The 1970s gave us more than great movies, it gave us unforgettable beauty. These women weren't just stars, they were legends. From dazzling Bond girls to bold screen queens, here are the 20 most gorgeous retro actresses of the 1970s. Farrah Fawcett. Farrah Fawcett became an instant icon in the 1970s, thanks to her radiant smile, feathered blonde hair, and magnetic screen presence. Best known for her role in Charlie's Angels, Farrah redefined beauty standards for an entire generation. Her iconic red swimsuit poster became a cultural phenomenon, making her one of the decade's most recognizable faces. With effortless charm and a sunny California glow, she symbolized the dream girl of the 70s. Beyond her looks, Farrah proved her acting skills with intense performances later in her career. But during the retro era, her image was everywhere, from magazines to bedroom walls, solidifying her place as one of the most gorgeous and unforgettable actresses of that unforgettable decade. Raquel Welch. Raquel Welch was the epitome of sultry glamour in the 1970s. With her hourglass figure, confident attitude, and smoldering looks, she captivated audiences worldwide. Her breakout role in 1 Million Years BC may have been in the 60s, but her impact carried into the 70s with performances in films like Hannie Calder and The Last of Sheila. Raquel defied stereotypes by choosing bold and daring roles, proving she was more than just a pretty face. She exuded power, elegance, and sex appeal in equal measure. During a time when beauty icons ruled Hollywood, Raquel stood tall as one of the most gorgeous and commanding presences on screen, leaving an unforgettable mark on 1970s pop culture. Jacqueline Bisset. Jacqueline Bisset brought European sophistication and mystery to Hollywood's golden 70s. With her graceful features, captivating eyes, and poised demeanor, she was both beautiful and intelligent, a rare combination. Her role in The Deep, 1977, made headlines not only for her performance but also for the underwater scenes that made her an instant sex symbol. Bisset's elegance went beyond the screen. She was often seen on red carpets and magazine covers, radiating timeless class. She became a symbol of natural beauty, often preferring minimal makeup and letting her striking features do the talking. In an era of bold looks and larger-than-life personas, Jacqueline stood out with her refined allure, making her one of the most gorgeous retro stars of the 70s. Pam Grier. Pam Grier was the ultimate trailblazer of the 1970s. Known as the queen of blaxploitation cinema, she combined fierce beauty with fearless attitude. In films like Coffee and Foxy Brown, Pam didn't just play the heroine, she was the action. Her powerful presence, stunning curves, and defiant style made her a standout in an industry dominated by typecasts. She broke barriers for black actresses and redefined what it meant to be a female lead. Pam's beauty wasn't just skin deep, it was her confidence, strength, and authenticity that made her mesmerizing. During the retro era, she was both a pin-up icon and a revolutionary figure, earning her place as one of the most gorgeous and groundbreaking actresses of the 1970s. Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn lit up the 1970s with her bubbly energy, golden locks, and sparkling blue eyes. Starting as the lovable ditz on Laugh-In, she quickly transitioned into a successful film career with hits like Shampoo and The Sugarland Express. Goldie's charm was irresistible. She brought warmth, laughter, and a unique blend of innocence and sex appeal to every role. Her quirky personality made her a favorite with audiences, while her beauty made her a media darling. She wasn't the conventional bombshell, but her fresh-faced appeal and comedic timing made her a standout. In a decade full of iconic beauties, Goldie Hawn was the Sunshine Girl, forever remembered as one of the most gorgeous and beloved actresses of the 1970s. Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda was the definition of bold beauty in the 1970s. Known for her intelligence, activism, and magnetic screen presence, she became a symbol of empowered femininity. With sharp cheekbones, striking eyes, and an ever-evolving sense of style, she captivated audiences in films like Clute, which earned her an Academy Award, and Coming Home. Jane wasn't just a pretty face, she was fierce, outspoken, and deeply committed to social causes. Her looks, combined with her unapologetic voice, made her stand out in a decade where women were breaking free of traditional roles. Whether in combat boots or designer gowns, Fonda exuded grace and fire. Her beauty was timeless and powerful, making her one of the most admired actresses of the 1970s. Cybill Shepherd. Cybill Shepherd brought classic beauty with a rebellious twist to 1970s Hollywood. With her icy blue eyes, soft curls, and bold attitude, she captivated audiences and critics alike. Her breakthrough came with The Last Picture Show, and she later became unforgettable in Taxi Driver, holding her own alongside acting legends. Cybill had a unique combination of girl-next-door innocence and sultry sophistication, which made her a magnetic screen presence. Off-screen, she was known for challenging norms and speaking her mind, traits that made her all the more intriguing. During the 70s, her looks were idolized, her fashion emulated, and her aura admired. Cybill Shepherd wasn't just gorgeous, she was cool, complex, and undeniably one of the era's most iconic actresses. Bo Derek. Though Bo Derek's true stardom peaked in 1979, her legendary beach scene in 10 made her an instant retro icon. With her signature cornrow braids, bronzed skin, and statuesque figure, Bo defined the ultimate fantasy girl of the late 70s. Her beauty was otherworldly, with a perfect blend of softness and sex appeal. The image of her running on the beach in a nude swimsuit became one of the most replayed and referenced moments in pop culture. While critics debated her acting, no one could deny her on-screen impact. She became the ultimate symbol of sensuality and retro beauty, sealing her place in history as one of the most unforgettable and gorgeous actresses of the decade. Ali McGraw. Ali McGraw embodied natural beauty and emotional depth during the 1970s. With her expressive brown eyes, thick dark hair, and graceful presence, she won hearts in the romantic classic Love Story. Her portrayal of heartbreak and love touched audiences worldwide and earned her an Academy Award nomination. Ali's look was elegant yet approachable, making her a fashion icon with a bohemian flair. Her minimalistic beauty and quiet strength set her apart from the more glamorous bombshells of the decade. She represented a softer, more soulful kind of gorgeous, and her unique presence left a lasting impression on cinema. In the 1970s, Ali McGraw wasn't just beautiful, she was unforgettable in the most graceful way. Susan George. British beauty Susan George became a bold screen presence in the 70s, known for her daring roles and captivating looks. With golden blonde hair, striking features, and a mysterious edge, she drew attention in films like Straw Dogs, where her performance stirred controversy and acclaim. Susan was unafraid to tackle challenging material, and her intensity on screen only added to her allure. While she had the classic look of a 70s starlet, her acting choices gave her a deeper, edgier appeal. Audiences were drawn not only to her beauty but to her complexity and fearlessness. During a decade of experimentation in cinema, Susan George stood out as one of the most alluring and daringly gorgeous actresses of the era. Faye Dunaway. Faye Dunaway brought high drama and haunting beauty to the silver screen during the 1970s. With her sharp cheekbones, intense gaze, and commanding presence, she mesmerized audiences in films like Chinatown and Network. Faye didn't just act, she dominated scenes with elegance and raw emotion. Her roles often portrayed strong, complex women, and she delivered them with chilling finesse. Off-screen, her fashion-forward style and enigmatic aura made her a favorite of photographers and filmmakers alike. In a decade brimming with rising stars, Dunaway reigned as a queen of both beauty and brilliance. Her distinctive look and dramatic performances earned her iconic status as one of the most gorgeous and unforgettable faces of 1970s Hollywood. Diane Keaton. Diane Keaton redefined beauty in the 1970s with her quirky charm, androgynous style, and naturally radiant smile. She wasn't the conventional screen siren, but that's exactly what made her so captivating. Her role as Annie Hall not only won her an Academy Award but also sparked a fashion revolution. With her oversized suits, hats, and effortless confidence, Keaton proved that beauty could be brainy, stylish, and original. Her chemistry with Al Pacino in The Godfather and Woody Allen in Manhattan showcased her wide emotional range. Diane's offbeat personality, combined with her girl-next-door appeal, made her a refreshing presence in a glamour-heavy era. She stood out for all the right reasons, becoming a beloved and beautiful icon of the decade. Barbara Bach. Barbara Bach exuded exotic allure and sultry sophistication in the 1970s, especially with her unforgettable role as a Bond girl in The Spy Who Loved Me, 1977. Her piercing eyes, perfect bone structure, and graceful movements made her an instant international sensation. She played the role of a Russian spy with intelligence and elegance, earning admiration not just for her looks but her screen presence. Barbara's European poise and cool demeanor made her a standout among Hollywood's glittering stars. Whether posing for fashion magazines or dominating the big screen, she carried herself with confidence and class. In a decade filled with beauty icons, Barbara Bach carved her own path as one of the most stunning and stylish women of the 70s. Lynda Carter. Lynda Carter became a symbol of strength and glamour in the 1970s as the one and only Wonder Woman. With her flowing dark hair, piercing blue eyes, and statuesque frame, she embodied a powerful, goddess-like beauty that mesmerized audiences. Lynda's portrayal of the iconic superhero wasn't just about looks, it was about grace, justice, and confidence. She became a role model for girls and a dream woman for countless fans. Off-screen, her warm personality and classic style added to her appeal. Lynda Carter wasn't just a television star, she was a cultural icon. Her unique combination of strength and softness made her one of the most gorgeous and empowering actresses of the retro era. Sally Field. Sally Field charmed her way into America's heart with her sweet smile, expressive eyes, and heartfelt performances. Rising from TV fame in shows like The Flying Nun to winning an Oscar in Norma Rae, Sally's beauty was more than skin deep. She had a girl-next-door appeal, wholesome, genuine, and relatable, that made her stand out in a decade full of glamorized perfection. Her emotional depth and authenticity made audiences connect with her on a personal level. She didn't rely on sex appeal or glitz, instead, she dazzled with raw talent and warmth. In the 1970s, Sally Field was the embodiment of natural beauty and grace, earning her a place as one of the most beloved and gorgeous actresses of her time. Olivia Newton-John. Olivia Newton-John stole hearts in the late 1970s with her radiant smile, soft blonde curls, and pure charisma. Her role as Sandy in Grease made her an instant pop culture sensation. Whether she was the sweet girl next door or the sultry, leather-clad stunner at the film's finale, Olivia's beauty shined in every frame. Her soft voice and gentle demeanor added a graceful charm that audiences adored. Outside of acting, she was a successful singer whose style and elegance captivated millions. Olivia's wholesome, natural look and sunny presence made her a refreshing figure in an era of bold fashion and drama. She wasn't just a beauty, she was a glowing, joyful spirit that defined the late 70s. Jacqueline Bisset. Jacqueline Bisset brought an air of mystery and European elegance to Hollywood in the 1970s. With her intense blue eyes, refined features, and sophisticated aura, she mesmerized audiences in films like The Deep and Murder on the Orient Express. Jacqueline was not only strikingly beautiful but also effortlessly classy, often playing complex, intelligent characters. Her underwater scenes in the deep became iconic, highlighting both her natural allure and fearless presence. She didn't chase fame, fame found her, thanks to her combination of grace and strength. Jacqueline Bisset's timeless beauty, accented by her British charm, placed her among the most graceful and gorgeous women to ever light up the screen during the golden age of the 70s. Susan Dey. Susan Dey emerged as a youthful beauty with an innocent charm that made her a teen idol in the 1970s. Best known for her role as Laurie Partridge on The Partridge Family, Susan's fresh-faced look, long brunette hair, and expressive eyes won over audiences. As she matured, she took on more dramatic roles, showing depth beyond her early fame. She later gained acclaim for her role in L.A. Law, proving she had both talent and staying power. Susan's delicate features and graceful screen presence made her a standout of her time. In a decade filled with flash, her calm, reserved beauty provided a refreshing contrast. She became a quiet icon of retro charm and natural elegance. Natalie Wood. Though Natalie Wood's fame began in the 50s and 60s, she remained a stunning presence in the 1970s. With her deep brown eyes, porcelain skin, and magnetic vulnerability, Natalie was a Hollywood treasure. Films like Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice and The Candidate showcased her evolving artistry and timeless beauty. She carried a delicate mix of strength and fragility that made every role unforgettable. Natalie's fashion sense was classic, yet daring, always keeping her in the spotlight. Tragically, her life ended too soon, adding a haunting layer to her legend. But in the 1970s, Natalie Wood was still one of the most breathtaking women in film, her beauty undimmed and her legacy everlasting. Legends may age, but their legacy? Timeless. Which 90s icon is your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more golden era vibes.